Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku prayer. Please stand. 高天原にかむすまります。かむろきかむろみのみこともちて、すめみおやかむいざなぎのみことつくしのりむかのたち、花のおどのあはぎはらにやみそぎはらいたも、時になりませる荒いどの狼たちもろもろのまがこと積みけがれを払いたまえ清めたまえとまおすことのよしを天つかみ国つかみやおよろずの神たちともに雨の口駒の耳振り立ててきこしめせとかしこみもまおす弥勒を三神守りたまえ先はえたまえ弥勒を三神守りたまえ先はえたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先はえたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先はえたまえこんながらたまちあえませ。こんながらたまちあえませ。Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long gate of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious day of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei. Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teaching. Truth, virtue, and beauty. Only deeds of love can bring forth a world completely filled with truth, virtue, and beauty. Paradise on earth will be a world of beauty, a place where the inner hearts of all its inhabitants are just as beautiful. One whose thoughts, words, and deeds are always pure, always beautiful, can surely be considered one who lives in paradise. God's purpose is to create an ideal world where truth, virtue, and beauty reign. Needless to say, the dark forces foster falsehood, vice, and ugliness. Beauty is necessary to the soul, as it brings joy and a sense of wholeness, not only to yourself, but to all who come in contact with it. And it can be called a kind of virtue. The higher a civilization is, the more conscious it should be of the value of and need for beauty. It is essential that everyone cultivate a greater sense of aesthetic values. By so doing, not only individuals but nations as a whole will benefit, making beauty and its expressions in the various phases of life one of a person's main goals in a contribution of immeasurable value towards the betterment of society, which will certainly serve as a means of furthering the realization of paradise on earth. Beautiful environments make for beautiful thoughts, helping to place a person's mind on a higher plane. This, in turn, reduces crime and other negative actions in society. It must be realized that any teaching that aims at high ideals should maintain an awareness of beauty.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. Thank you also for joining us in prayers for world peace. This morning, the faith experience I want to share with you is from Brazil, José dos Santos. It's from the Guadalupe Johrei Center in Rio de Janeiro. In August of 2021, Brazil José, who is now 77 years old, experienced a kidney crisis that caused intense pain and preventing him from urinating. When he went to see a doctor, Brazil José discovered that he had numerous kidney stones and that his kidneys were not properly filtering his blood. For this reason, he had to use a urine collection bag. Although he took various medications that were prescribed to reverse the condition, none achieved the desired result. On October 16th, as he passed in front of a Johrei center, a young woman offered him a mini flower arrangement. She then invited Brazil José to plant a parsley seedling, explaining that it was a nature farming activity and was practiced at the Johrei church. Because Brazil José has an affinity with working with soil, he gladly participated in the practice of planting seeds. Afterwards, the young woman asked if he would like to be prayed for. He accepted Johrei and thereafter was introduced to a minister with whom Brazil José could talk about his issues. He was advised to receive Johrei daily, as this one singular activity could help restore his health. The next day, Brazil José invited his wife, who had been teetering on the edges of depression, to accompany him to the Johrei Center, and at that point, they both began to receive Johrei daily. After 11 days, some stones appeared in the collection bag. Brazil José felt excited, knowing that this was a result of the Johrei he was receiving. Concurrently, his wife's mood also improved as each day passed. Brazil José continued to receive Johrei, and in November, he had an evaluation appointment with the doctor, who was utterly surprised at the natural dissolving stones and declared that this was truly a wonderful elimination that his body was able to generate. Hearing the doctor's words was extremely encouraging to Brazil José, and subsequently he visited the Johrei Center ever more frequently, always accompanied by his wife. Brazil José and his wife became very happy, and their relationship more harmonious. With feelings of gratitude, they both took the membership course, and each was blessed to receive the sacred focal point Ohikari on December 18th, 2021. The stones continued to be expelled throughout the end of the last year. Further tests were requested, and the results proved amazing. Although there are some stones yet to be eliminated, the kidney function is now satisfactory, and the removal of the bag was scheduled to take place very soon. Brazil José goes to church every day with his wife to receive and channel Johrei and perform some volunteer work. He's very grateful to God and Meishu-sama for the blessings received and for the permission to find his mission in serving the divine work. He's committed to helping create paradise in people's lives, channeling Johrei, and introducing to others our guiding pillars of nature farming and incorporating art and beauty in our lives. Thank you very much for attending the service, for listening to this faith experience. Have a wonderful day.
This brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We wish you a very blessed day.